Sunday morning. Gonna start our 2019 Delaware trip. We were supposed to be taking my truck, me and Matt, but last night I blew a brake line in it. Nursed it back to the house, my parents' house. Got it in the driveway, so unloading everything out of this into my little truck, waiting for Matt to come, load his truck up, and then we're gonna go. If it's not one thing, it's another. But it should be a good trip, hopefully. We should kill, hopefully, something. So, we're just hoping that it turns out better than it started. But we got some gear loaded up here. We got shotguns, muzzleloaders, bows. Got the whole works. We'll see what happens. Set up in the tree for an evening hunt here in Delaware. We're in a pretty cool spot. We got a river, or not a river, but a really big canal right beside me. Super thick on each side. There's not much woods, but it's long. And there's some fingers that come off. I had a heck of a time trying to find a tree down in here where I wanted to be. I ended up making do with this little nasty crooked one right along the water, but there's some really good trails coming through, some big scrapes up here out in the field. We got a big cut soybean field, maybe 60 yards from me. It's actually planted in winter wheat, but there's a bunch of spots that they let the beans stand. It's super thick in here, so if I see a deer, most likely on my side of the water, it's going to be on top of me. I can actually see pretty good across the water, and a pretty good opening over there. And it looks like there's a real good trail where they're crossing the water right here, so we're just going to sit back and see. Hopefully something comes by. Matt. I didn't get in the morning interview. My battery's about to die. I don't even know if it's going to get this. I saw the absolute biggest buck I've ever seen in my life this morning. Holy crap. Another buck. my battery's gonna die, but like I was saying, I saw an absolute the biggest buck I've ever seen while I was hunting across the creek about 120 yards from me, going to a big Phragmites patch, and I was grunting and calling to him. He was with a doe. Maybe about 10 minutes later, the one I shot in this other, I didn't see the second one with him, or else I probably would have waited and I would have shot him because I think he's bigger, the second one. But you get 2 buck tags here, that other little buck story, the bear. But your second buck has to be 15 inches wide or bigger. And after seeing that giant 8-point this morning, I couldn't get my camera to focus. It was focusing on all of these freaking branches. I'm freezing. My camera's gonna die. It's like probably 14 degrees. But I hope this thing records all this, because I freaking cracked that thing right there. Oh man, I hope I see that big one again. That thing was enormous. I'm not lying, I got to watch it for a while. That buck was easily 150, 160 inch 8-point. It was the biggest buck I've ever seen. Its frame was unreal. Huge deer with a doe, and I know where they're at. They're right in this frag patch. I just don't know how I'm gonna get there tonight, but I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna figure something out. Well, we're down. We're at the arrow. Covered in blood. I mean, I saw him fall over 40 yards away. I really hope this battery lasts. I stuffed it in around all my hot hands to hopefully give it a little juice, but right here's the arrow. That's what you want to see. A lot of blood. It's froze. Blood on the ground. He just basically ran right up there through all that. I had to fish it through all these limbs. I was up that forked tree right there at that Y. Had to shoot through a bunch of this, but we made it work. Alright, we found him. Right here he is. Spike buck. Pretty fairly big deer. But that's my first buck tag, so my second buck tag has to be a quality buck, and I'm gonna save it for, I'm really gonna try and hold out. Now that I saw where that real big one went, I'm gonna try and get on him. So we'll see. I'll show you that's entry. He's real close, quartering 2. Right there's exit. Anyone that's scared of the hateful, unethical quartering 2 shots, I've killed I don't know how many animals quartering 2. Frontals, quartering 2, that's my favorite. Now, you gotta make sure you're shooting good equipment and, trust in your equipment, but that sucker didn't stand a chance. So, we're gonna get out of here and go back to the truck, skin them, quarter them, move in for the night on that big boy. Alright, we're back up in the tree. It's afternoon. I'm set up right across from where that big buck and doe crossed the water here and went into this Phragmites patch. Not saying that he's still in there, but let's hope. I wanted to get on the other side of the water tonight and kind of set up looking into the patch, but the wind's not the best, so I decided to come back on this side. I'm 45 yards from the trail that they cut through. Had trouble picking a tree in here. I'm actually a lot closer to the frag patch than I thought. It's a little more open, so I'm hoping they didn't hear me or see me if they're in there. That's what my gut's telling me, that they went in there and he laid down with that doe.